Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this, whenever you are watching this is correct. Today's flow will be gentle, modification friendly, and with the awareness that I will create a safe practice. Because this is not live, you're watching a recording. Let's be in mind using mindfulness as our foundation of paying attention to what is real in your body right now. We'll go ahead and start in a comfortable seated position. Feel free to use a block, a pillow, a blanket, something to support you and also to minimize the amount of load, weight pouring into your lumbar spine. I will be moving both from and to the camera to cultivate a safer practice as far as utilizing my tone, my cadence, and my cues. Let's get started. Finding a comfortable seated position, not feeling constricted to something cross-legged, always an option to extend out your legs. Let's just begin by awakening the proprioception in our feet, giving some love to our feet. So maybe just simply creating this red caress to the toes. Deep breath in, sighing out your exhalation. And then making your way up to the shin, the ankle, the knee, and then your thigh, just helping your own body. Maybe even just creating a bit of pressure, sensation, noticing pressure do you like now? We oftentimes have the critical faculty of the mind coming online. And during our practice today, I encourage you to notice, to move away from fixation and move into using your body, literally move into spaces, places, and your own biomechanics that awaken your proprioception, your body and space to feeling good now. Rubbing your hands together, activating the right side and the left side, part of the brain, creating energy, feeling in this moment that heat that you are making, that friction, that sensation. Deep breath in. And like a wave, a slow rolling breath out. Go ahead now and slowly, gently begin to pull apart your hands, maybe noticing heat. Begin to close your eyes, soften your gaze, and just allow your hands to move away or towards whatever feels comfortable and correct to you. Maybe imagining for a moment, like a child playing make believe, an energy ball, something that you can hold on to. Something that when your eyes are closed, you're minimizing distraction and just simply noticing sensation. And in this moment, place your intention in your energy ball. It can be a word, a thought, a feeling, an end state energy with a goal. So, for example, achieving the entire duration of this yoga class, what do you want to feel at the end? And imagine feeling it, checking in with yourself with why do you want to feel that? Is it to feel calm? Is it to have clarity? Is it just to move your body? And place that in your energy ball now. Deep breath in, slow, gentle breath out. And then go ahead and bring your energy all the way to your heart, focusing on your heart and breathe. Feel free to repeat this internally. May this practice heal and strengthen both my body and my mind. May this practice heal and strengthen both your body and your mind. Fourfold honoring your body and your mind on the next inhale, coming all the way up. Open your eyes, send your arms up over your head as if you're saying yes, an embodied healing expansion. Yes. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly, gently cactus your arms and activate your rhomboids. Inhale, extend. And exhale, activate. So noticing I could just floppily come down, or I can create an isometric activation where even in a still posture such as this, I am still activating my muscles. I am feeling my shoulder blades squeeze together as I'm opening up my chest, opening up my heart. Deep breath in, extend up, and exhale, cactus. This next one, we're going to inhale, extend, exhale, twist open to your right side because you're mirroring me. It'd be your left side using just the arches, just your fingers. Press into your mat to lengthen your spine. Gentle axial rotation helping promote digestion and overhead range of motion. Inhale, bring your head back to center, followed by your arms opening, closing your hands, Lahana Yoga, awakening proprioception, your hands twist open opposite side, using just your fingertips, left side. Inhale, extend up, and exhale, twist. Think. Inhale, I lengthen, and exhale, I twist. Gentle axial rotation. Deep breath in. And exhale, sighing it out. Let it feel yummy. Let it nourish your cells, your body. Bring your head back to center, followed by the arms, and slowly, gently, maybe even no hands. Go ahead and uncross if your shins are across. Maybe even lift your toes. So does that feel like? Engage your core, that transverse abdominis. And wake it all up. Coming into your tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, creating almost like a cupcake hand. These are your arches, your fingers. Noticing, is that naughty knuckle, so that index joint, is that popping up, protruding up, or can I place it down to protect the wrist? This line of energy here, awakening upper proprioception in our hands, just like we did with our feet, maybe even just slowly, gently. And if you'd like, you can tuck your toes and wake up those feet some more and just kind of slowly, gently allowing that energy to come all the way up to your shoulders, a little havening, somatic. Inhale and exhale. Oftentimes we are playing a narrative about what this practice is going to look like, but it's a practice. And so, whether we're targeted mobility or flow or yin, whatever it is, notice that this is a practice, not a perfect. Because what if for just a moment you chose to remember that you are actually inherently whole? And that all of this is just simply practicing to remember your wholeness. Expand out, tabletop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, protract your shoulders. Release the weight of your head. Scoop your tailbone in and release, coming into arch of the spine, hinge of the hips. Look up. Ooh, let it feel good. Let it breathe. 3 more rounds on your own. Protract, tuck for the toes. Helps with alignment. And exhale, release, slowly, gently coming into that neutral posture before hinging. Hinging from the hips, release. 3 full rounds. That was the first one. Inhale. And last round, protract. And release. Go ahead and untuck the toes. Pat, pat, pat. We're going to do some organic spinal movements. This is one of my favorites. So we're going to go ahead and just swivel around. Maybe I'm imagining for just a moment you're a snake and slithering around. Or maybe creating an infinity shape as if right here at your sacrum you have a paintbrush and you are creating an infinity sign on the ceiling. Deep breath in. So gentle breath out. And if you went from one side, just making sure you balance out both sides. And then make your way to a comfortable child's pose, placing your forehead on the mat. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Go ahead and extend your arms, fingertips, walking away to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release at any time, coming here to reset if this feels good, or finding a pose that feels nourishing, restorative, that you can choose any moment of your practice to come to. Begin to extend out the right fingertips even more and coming close to the right side, maybe allowing the hips to come a little close to the right as you walk your fingertips on the left over to the right, coming on top of the right hand. Feel that stretch. Feel that stretch on the left side body, maybe even allowing the hips now to go closer to the left. Release the weight of the head. And release. Go ahead and walk your hands through center as you extend the left, extending out even more the left corners as you walk your right hand on top of the left. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Walk your hands back to center, then walk your hands to tabletop, shoulders in line with the wrists, tuck the toes, protract the shoulders, lift the knees, press back, downward facing dog. We'll stay in downward facing dog for 3 to 5 oceanic breaths. Starting, breathe into the count of 4. Press your palms into the mat. Energetically push your heels down. Exhale, 4. Gently nod your head yes, shake your head no. Stay where you're at as I come closer to the camera, beginning with that oceanic breath, that ujjayi, however you want to call it. We're going to be breathing into 4. I highly suggest and encourage you to use this breath throughout your practice as you begin to constrict the back of your throat on your exhalation, perhaps imagining a hose, manipulating the hose in such a way where the water goes to the direction you want it to go to. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can create constriction in the back of the throat to awaken our parasympathetic nervous system, that ventral vagal, that social engagement system, that knowing that we are not fight, flight, freeze at this moment. We are safe and we're just practicing yoga, and this is autonomic nervous system training. So even if poses become slightly challenging, we use our breath to train our nervous system. That even when we're on the mat, even when we're off the mat, we can choose calm, we can choose peace. Go ahead and press your fingers even more to the mat. Bend your knees out like a frog. Look forward and release. Coming back to downward facing dog. 2 more like that. Bend your knees out like a frog. Look forward and exhale, release. Last one. Bend your knees out like a frog. Look forward and spring, hop, jump, or walk to the top of your mat. Release the weight of the head. Bend your knees. Up opposite elbows and sway from right side to left side. A little somatic sway. Creating an audible exhalation, knowing that in these more stagnant or slower poses, creating audible exhalation is still a way in which you can breathe. You can breathe this way at any time, but conservation of energy and noticing that different breathing techniques can promote different ways in which we approach a pose. These are ways in which I am suggesting deep breath in, exhale. Release your elbows, maybe coming to flat back on blocks or slowly, gently all the way out and up. Palms touch, look up. Exhale, release, mountain pose. Just a little gentle sun A to get us started. Inhale, arms going out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms going out and up. Palms touch, look up. And exhale, release, mountain pose. 2 more half sun A's just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms going out and up. And exhale, release. Palms face away. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, step back to high plank. Lean forward, half push up, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra with your knees in contact to the mat. Beautiful. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, push the mat away. Spread your fingers wide, being mindful of that naughty knuckle. Now release the weight of the head, gently nodding and shaking. And when you bend your knees like a frog this time, just go ahead and start booty bouncing. Twerking for 3. Releasing stress, tension, emotional charge, maybe even as we release, think of the pelvis for 3, allowing the elbow creases to swivel forward, 2 and 1. Bend your knees out like a frog, look forward, step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Feet together, big toes touch, release the head, inhale, arms going out and up, palms touch, look up, exhale, release, mountain pose. 2 more sun A's full, just like that. Inhale, exhale, inhale halfway, Exhale, step back or float. High plank, lean forward. Half push up, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Roll over your toes, energetically press your heels down, push the mat out of the way. Go ahead and bend your knees out like a frog, booty bouncing for 3. Keep shaking and twerking and 2. Maybe even laugh. Fake laugh even. What does that feel like? It kind of creates a real. Isn't that interesting? Bend your knees out like a frog this time. We'll look forward, step or foot, top of the mat, big toes touch, release the weight of the head, bend your knees. Inhale, arms going out and up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, release. Can we go a little faster? Yes, we can. Mountain pose, palms face away. You are strong like a mountain. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back or flip, high plank. Lean forward, half push up. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, roll back. Downward facing dog. Roll over your toes. Push the mat away. Press your heels down. Bend your knees out like a frog. In torque for 3. For 2. And 1. Bend your knees out like a frog. Look forward. Step hop. Float to the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Release the weight of the head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, arms going out and up. Palms touch. Look up. Exhale, mountain pose. Right hand on your heart, left hand on your abdomen. Gentle bend into your knees. Go ahead and roll the body weight forward onto your toes. Exhale, rolling back. Go ahead and lift those toes up, lift the heels up, lift the foot up. Pulse for 3. Check your balance for 2. And 1 down. Lift those toes up, back onto the heels, lift your feet, toes. You can see here, but my toes are lifting. Other side, go ahead and lift the left, flex the toes back, dorsal flexion. So remember, we have dorsal flexion, the ankle joint, or we have plantar flexion, which is a point if you're in ballet. Those of you know, I've dabbled in ballet for about 16 years. Anyways, inhale and exhale, release. Go ahead and just shake it out for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's go into our sun bees. Hinge from the hips, fingertips go all the way to the mat. Arms go out and up, palms touch, look up, chair pose. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, step back to your high plank. Lean forward, half push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Place the left foot at 45 degrees. Bring the right foot forward. Always an option to C grip, stabilize, heel to heel alignment, fingertips on a block if necessary. Create a flat back. Inhale. Come all the way up. Palms touch. Look up. Warrior 1. Notice your warrior 1 pose. Unshrug your shoulders. Make sure your knee is not going over your toes. Squaring your hips, so meaning facing the short side of the mat here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, step back, high plank, lean forward, half push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. You got this. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Place the right foot at 45. Bring the left foot forward. Remember, C grip that ankle, that shin, those pant legs. Adjust accordingly, heel to heel alignment, square off the hips, come to blocks or fingertips. Using your core strength, arms going out and up. Warrior 1, other side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You are a warrior. You are a warrior. Just say that to yourself. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. I got this. Step back to high plank. Lean forward. Half push up. Inhale. Forward facing dog. Exhale. Rolling back. Downward facing dog. Push the mat away. Deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees out like a frog. Look forward, step, hopper, floats to the top of the mat. Feet together, big toes touch. Release, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Bend the knees, fingertips touch, graze the mat. Arms go out and up, chair pose. Splash out of the water. Release. Mountain. Here we go. Hinge from the hips, bend the knees, fingertips, arms go out and up, palms touch, look up, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, step back to your high plank, lean forward, half push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Place the left foot at 45. Bring the right foot forward. Stabilize. Inhale, arms going out and up. Squeeze that back glute. Square your hips. Release. Step back. High plank. Lean forward. Half push up. Inhale up. Exhale, roll back. Place the right foot at 45. Bring the left foot forward. Stabilize. Notice. Get into the structure. Navigate your own biomechanics. Inhale. And exhale, step back, high plank. Lean forward, half push up. Inhale up. Exhale, roll back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend your knees out like a frog. Look forward. Meet me at the top. Forward fold. Inhale flat. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips. Bend the knees. Arms going out and up. Palms touch. Look up. And exhale, release. Right hand on your heart. Left hand on your abdomen. Remembering placing your right hand on your heart is right here, right now in this moment, bringing you back to that remembrance. Soften your gaze, bend your knees, close your eyes. Remember your intention, that end state energy of how you want to feel at the end of this practice. Begin to feel it now. What is your why? Whether it's practicing yoga or some other regulatory practice, self-regulation, so you can co-regulate and be of service to others by being of service to yourself first. Last sun B. Release the hands, mountain pose, hinge from the hips, bend the knees, fingertips, arms going out and up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to your high plank. Lean forward, half push up. Inhale up. You got this. Exhale back. Place the left foot at 45. Bring the right foot forward. Stabilize. Maybe wiggle a little bit. Torque it out. Inhale, arms going out and up. Palms touch. Look up. Squeeze. Slight inward rotation of back leg. Slight outward rotation of front leg. Deep breath in. Engage your core. Exhale, step back. High plank. Lean forward. Half push up. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, roll back. Place the right foot at 45. Bring the left foot forward. Wiggle, wiggle. Have fun with this. Breathe. Warrior one. Repeat. I am a warrior. I can do this. Step back to high plank. Lean forward. Half push up. Inhale. Exhale, roll back. And inhale, creating that light constriction in the back of the throat. Press your fingers into the mat. Spread them wide. Micro bend of your knees. Torque it out with me for 3. Deep breath. 2 and 1. Bend your knees out like a frog. Look forward. Step, hop, float to the top of the mat. Release the weight of the head. Hinge from the hips. Bend the knees. Allow the abdomen to graze your thighs. Inhale, arms going out and up. Chair pose. Exhale. Splash all the water. Beautiful. You did that. Shake it out. For 3, for 2, for 1. So this is your lunchtime sun A, sun B breath awareness. So right here, right now, and I say lunchtime, but it could be snack, it could be dinner, it could be right before bed, it could be whatever it is that accommodates you and your needs. Go ahead and take a seat. Take a seat with me. Come back to our breath for just a moment, noticing how that felt in your body. Let's go ahead and maybe get into our fascia a little bit. I always like to create a bit of a fascia release. I'm such an advocate for that, especially after running a marathon with an injury. Ooh, myofascia is the bee's knees. Just getting into those spaces in your butt, maybe finding a really gooey place to breathe into. And then let's go ahead and create some little retroversion, as we've been doing a lot of anteroversion. We're thinking of our pelvis in this moment. Counter pose. Fingertips face your bum. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bringing your heels a little bit closer. We're going to create about 30-degree elbow bend. So as we inhale, lifting hips, lift all the way up, up, up. Squeeze your glutes, keeping that lock in your neck. So we're not releasing the weight of our head right now. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly, gently roll all the way. Come forward, squeeze. 2 more like that. Inhale, set up to prepare. Exhale, inhale, lift everything up, 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 squeeze. And exhale, roll it all the way back down. Beautiful job. Notice the love you're giving to your body in the moment so you counterpose and in the activated poses as well. Deep breath in, set it up to prepare. Exhale. Inhale, lift everything all the way up, up, up. And exhale, bring it back down. Maybe kiss your right foot or your right knee, your left knee, whatever feels good. Give a nice hug. Back to that word, mantra, that phrase, that end state feeling. For me, it's pleasure, freedom, gratitude to do this. Coming back to that moment that even if only one person, and that person could be me, received anything from this, that's enough, is enough. Let's go ahead and imagine our bodies like a pendulum going from the right side, the left side, the right side. And then little just chair yoga. So whether you're sedentary, you're, seated at a desk, we can just use our fingertips to gently create a little bit of resistance as we move forward and back. Bring the cat cow, inhale. Reverse it. And let it feel good. Just taking a moment. We're going to do our breath as our shavasana, but knowing you attune to your body and what feels good in this moment. Thank you so much for watching this to the end and being with me in practice energetically, even if we're not live at this moment. I see you. I feel you. In the meantime, reach out. I want to be of service. I want to create sustainable movement, modification-friendly flows. I want to excite you around your own biomechanics, around your own proprioception, both with your mind and your body. Rubbing your hands together like this. Remember that energy we created, feeling that heat, feeling that glow. Hands once again, opening up, holding that energy, noticing it, placing it right here at your heart. Oh, and with diaphragmatic breathing. So we'll end with 3 rounds of box breath. Allowing your hands to fall where they may. We'll inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, bottom. I will count as you leave. So I will be coming close to the camera here. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round, just like that. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in fully from your belly. Bring it all the way up to your clavicle bones. And exhale completely. Go ahead and place right hand on your heart, left hand on your abdomen, just like how we started. And feel free to repeat after me. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. Gently forward fold, honoring your body and your mind. Oh, thank you so much for practicing with me today. And I look forward to practicing with all of you again very soon.